this is Sir Alexander with Game 3 of this best of 3 between Magus and Moonshadow. Unfortunately, there's something wrong with the file for Game 2. The computer won't let me load it for some reason. I'm not sure what's wrong, though. It's something about the map. Maybe I don't have I think the map might be updated, and it isn't the most updated map, and there's something wrong with the file, so it won't read it. I'm not sure. But anyways, Oh, Moonshadow apparently cannon rushed him last game. I was gonna say that Moonshadow obviously won the game because we are in the third matchup, but Moonshadow apparently cannon rushed him and won. It's too bad that didn't work. Or, well, apparently the cannon rush didn't work. Anyways, I don't know. This pylon is going up. I'm going to speed this up to 8 speed so I can get it off in one cast. And really, there's nothing usually too interesting that happens in the early game. Anyways, that probe, did he get trapped in here? Whatever it is dead now, if you heard that gunfire. Surprised? Oh, it's too bad there's no proxy pylon. That's usually a very good thing to do. Anyways, Marines coming out, SUVs, sorry, what are these things called? Supply depots. Looks like he's going for a quick factory. He's got double refinery, so we're doubtless going to see a tech lab on that for some siege tankers. Robotics bay going up, and yes, are we going to see some Colossus maybe? That'd be cool. I've only seen them in like one other game so far. So far an Immortal, which is set to, wow, where is this thing going? Oh wait, no, that was the Observer. Anyways, Observer camping in the main. So he is going to be scouting out everything that's going on, which is a really great thing that that Observer is able to do. Anyways, these Marines are camping here at this watchtower, and we've got 2 Immortals, 1 Zealot, 2 Stalkers, and 2 Nullifiers and whatnot. So we're probably going to see a Colossus out of this very soon then, because he did put up that robotics bay. Battery might go for Lance upgrade first. Anyways, we're about to see a fight, and there we go. This action is going to be ensuing. He needs to get those Immortals to the back line. That Immortal's going to go down for absolutely no gain. Immortals should always be in the back line because of their superior range. 4 Zealots are going to be warped in, though, and are going to get, not quite a surround here, but are going to get in the backfield, and that will be that. And this medevac will also go down. And massive win for Moonshadow here. What a total win there. Let me go for resources lost if I can find it. Units lost. There we go. We do see that Magus is a little bit further behind 300, it looks like. And Moonshadow is feeling very comfortable and is going to push across the map and will totally own these 4 Vikings if he can get some shots off at him, but he misses his micro, and apparently he was on right mouse instead of A move. This command center is going to preemptively lift off and run for another expansion. But he is going to get taught. These 4 Vikings are going to move in here and probably try. Lance upgrade is on the way, though not being chrono boosted, and a Colossus is out, which should be able to deal with those Vikings. Oh wait, no, Vikings can attack it while in air mode. Never mind. That supply depot will come down, and Endgame is in. Magus is in a lot of trouble here as this Protoss force is knocked down his wall and is working in. These Zealots coming up and hitting the supply depot, which will burn down. If he would have just taken one more hit on it, he could have forced his way through. But it really doesn't matter because the Zealots are now in with those Marauders and will kill them very quickly. And now this game's about to come to a close unless he can get some major action out of those Vikings. But no, looks like they're returning home instead of pressing in. This starport is going to be focused down. Oh wait, no, he's going to turn around and kill some Marines. And this tech lab stim was on the way, but it will not finish as that tech lab will be taken down. And now he's going to get some free shots off on those Vikings before they land. But now they will land, but they landed right in the middle of those Zealots and will be taken down very quickly. Looks like he gets 1 Zealot. Looks like this other one goes down, 2 Zealots, but that's not going to be enough. These Marauders are out, but still that's not going to be enough to deal with these Stalkers. Except for the fact that he's got medevacs up here, so he actually will be able to deal with these Stalkers. And Moonshadow does have an expansion up, though, that is fairly up and running. It's not saturated yet by any meaning of the word, but he does have Colossus on the way. I think he had 1 out. Where did that Colossus go? He had 1 out. I'm not sure where it went. I think it got focused down by those Vikings. Either way, we have another one on the way. This command center will be retaking its position, and these SCVs will be coming back to harvest. But Moonshadow is way in the lead now in the mineral count, and it looks like we have some more, like a pylon wall being warped in here, as well as a forge. 4 gateways, no real production yet out of Moonshadow, it doesn't look like. He's just kind of macroing up. Probably saving up for another Colossus as soon as this one finishes. Anyways, Siege Tank is on the being researched. The Siege Tank is on the way. 3 Marauders and 2 Marines. So he's really beefing up here. Looks like a Twilight Council is on the way, so we might see some High Templar action. Another Colossus and a Chrono Boost on that Colossus. No other Research Force observers, but this observer is still camping out here somewhere, wherever it is, because there's still no detection. There it is. So he's able to see everything that's going on. That's such a powerful tool to camp your observer over the enemy base. These Vikings are going to come out. Those probe party are going to run. Good move so they don't get killed by those Vikings. Concussion shells are being researched, as well as ground level 1 weapons, which is a good choice because that works for those Colossus as well. And we're probably going to see another Colossus coming out of here immediately, as he's camping on 600 resources. And we know, looks like he's warping in some Stalkers, and we're probably going to see another Colossus right here, maybe, or not. Either way, I'm going to speed this up because there's nothing going on right now. Units pressing across the map, and here we go. Maybe we'll see some action now. So, given this fight, Zealot warped into the mineral line. Man, he took a bunch. He looks like he took some SCV damage. How did he do that? Oh, here's the proxy pylon. Excellent move. But those siege tanks were able to take those zealots down. But of course, they did do a lot of splash damage on their own SCVs, and I think they took down several SCVs just by the siege tanks. Well, it would have been 4 zealots warped in. Actually, all these guys have 0 kills. So here comes the army. He needs to get those Colossus in there, and there they go. And looks like this Colossus force is just going to chew through this army. Such splash damage going down. And everything will be destroyed, and now he needs to take down this planetary fortress. His Colossus can actually outrange it. But no, it looks like he's just going to push in with everything and completely destroy it. The SCVs should come back to repair it, but are not going to. These Colossus need to pull back away from those Vikings, as they will do. The Vikings are trying to get on the rear. They are going to take down 1 Colossus, and now the Colossus are stuck with Marauders on one side and Vikings on the other. The Vikings are going to take down 1 Colossus, and looks like the other one will soon follow. Vikings just do so much damage, with so many Marauders were taken down to those Colossus, and now will they be able to survive against the rest of these Stalkers? If these Stalkers only had Blink to take down those Medivacs, but they don't need to, as they'll just take it down anyway. So it looks like this is about the end of the game for Magus. As the rest of these Stalkers are going to push in and get in there before that siege tank can siege up. Now it's the siege that's going to get off 2 shots, but will not be enough. Another siege tank is on the way, but Marauder and Moonshadow is doing the right thing by expanding. Not much else on the way. He's sitting on 1,600 gas. Very bad move. But he's doing it anyway, so we'll see if it pays off. Anyways, he's got 2 observers in here, and he's really just trashing everything as he plays it. Not exactly sure why Magus is still in the game. Really getting mauled here by Moonshadow. There he goes. Marauder just being spliced in half there. And so this is officially GG. These 2 players have just kind of chatted out. So Moonshadow has won 2 games over Magus and will continue in the tournament, whereas Magus will go to the losers bracket, whichever one is appropriate, depending on whether they're in the losers brackets already. I'm not sure which one they are. So this is the end of the game, though. Thank you for joining me, and hope you'll join me for the rest of the casts from the Starcraft 2 tournament.